Hello all. Let's start with chapter 4, that is retailing mix. First, if you want to see what's retailing mix, it goes like this. Retailing mix, it's a combination of 4 P's of marketing sectors, which include product, price, place and promotion. So it's a retailing mix is a strategy that a retailer uses to attract his customers with a combination of all these 4 P's. You being a retailer, you will have to frame a strategies related to your product, related how you are pricing, related to your place of operation, and related to the way of you are promoting your product. And all together, you will have to come up with one final strategy. Followed, you will have to frame a strategy for one single piece, that is a strategy for a product, a strategy for a price, a strategy for a place and a strategy for a promotion. And all together you will have to come up with one final strategy, which is called a retailing mix. If you fail in your strategies in any one single P, you will not be successful in your retailing. So, you being a retailer, you have to be very careful while framing a strategy, and which is called a retailing mix. And if you want to see what product is all about, I don't have to explain much on the product. Product, it's a bundle of tangible and intangible attributes that a seller offers to a buyer in return for payment in a particular mode. As you all know, product might be tangible or intangible. Tangible is which has a physical existence, and intangible is a thing which doesn't have any physical existence. For example, service, where you can just feel it and you cannot carry it from one place to another. So product is both physical existence products and a service also, where a retailer offers this to you for return for a payment, that is through cash in a particular mode. Particular mode is either through online payment or offline payment, and this is called product. So you got to know what is product. Product is either tangible or intangible, where a retailer offers this to you for a payment, either through online payment or a offline payment. Now we will see what product mix is exactly. Product mix is the width and length and depth of the product a retailer is offering. The width, length and depth of the product all together is called a product mix. Now I will display you an image. You go through this image and you will get to know what product mix is all about. See, take a view. This is a product mix of ITC. This is the width of the product. If you go horizontally, it is width of the product, and if you come vertically, it is length of the product or depth of the product, will say. See, ITC is into food industry, ITC is into cigarette industry, ITC is into lifestyle retailing, and ITC is also into education and stationery industry. This is the width of the product. If you want to talk on the length or depth of the product in each industry, it goes like this. The depth of ITC in food industry is, it is into kitchen accessories or Kitchen of India. Probably it's a product related to kitchen, I hope. And it's to Ashirwad, your wheat atta, and your Sunfeast, that's biscuits. And if you come to a cigarette, I don't have an idea on this, we'll skip this. Next, if you come to a lifestyle retailing, it's into a Will's Lifestyle, John Players. And if it comes to education, as you all know, and most of you use the books which is manufactured by ITC, that is Classmate books. It's into paper craft and color crew. This is the width and the length of the product. Now I will display you a product mix of another company. You just take a view and you will have an exact picture what product mix is all about. This is a product mix of Coca-Cola. See, they have mentioned here its width, length, depth, and it's again depth here. See, Coca-Cola is into soft drinks, and Coca-Cola is also into a pulpy drinks, that is Minute Maid. Under soft drinks, they offer Coca-Cola, they offer Fanta, they offer Sprite, they offer Diet Coke, they offer Coke Zero. Then here in Minute Maid, they are with different variants of fruits, that is guava, orange, mango and mixed fruit. You just take a look and you remember here soft drinks, Diet Coke and Coke Zero. You remember this, and this will help you in knowing the pricing policy. Okay, now product mix. I hope you understood what is product mix all about. The width, the depth and length of the product, all together a product where what retailer is offering is all about a product mix. Okay, next comes a decision related to selection of goods or products. Here decision is all related to a retailer. Again, you being a retailer, you will have to take a proper decision on the following aspects. Say for example, first point goes like this: make better pricing decisions. You being a retailer, it's obvious that you will have to price your products. You have to price your product in such a way that you are not going to lose your customers. You are keeping your customers happy. At the same time, you are making a profit. You have to keep all these three aspects in mind, and you will have to price your products. And next comes price. See here, make better pricing decision is different and price is different. Pricing decision is all about what you are deciding the price to be on your product, what you are offering to your customers. Here price is, say when you are fetching your materials or fetching your product from your suppliers. Say for example, you will have 3 suppliers to supply a product to you. You will have to compare all the 3 suppliers' price they are offering for. Both with together with price, you will have to compare the quality and you have to finalize the product of one supplier. Here the thing is, you will have to get the product for a reasonable price together, where you are not compromising for the quality. So being a retailer, it's very important to take care of your price and the quality. Quality plays a very important role. And next aspect is it's a fashion and trend. You being a retailer always has to fetch a product or introduce a product to a market which is a trendy one, or which is currently the running product or the fast moving product, what people is preferring for. So you will have to always prefer for a fashion and trendy products. And next thing is, the product what you are offering to your customers should have a maximum utility. You will have to opt for such a product. Say for example, we'll come up with biscuits. If you come up with biscuits, biscuits is just an example, but you have most of the products which has the maximum utility. Biscuit has a maximum utility. Biscuits can be taken with your teeth, taken with your coffee. Biscuits can be consumed directly. Biscuits can be turned to a sweets. Biscuits can be turned to a cake. Biscuits can be stored, and these are some of the utilities in biscuits. So being a retailer, you have to always check on the utility too. And next, coming to a brand. Brand here is, as you all know, most of the customers today in the market prefers brand. So it's obvious you will have to go for a branded products. And next is, you will always have to check for the convenience of customers whether the suppliers and yourself is providing a online business where they can order online and you are delivering it to their place. And this is all about information technology, and any complaints regarding the product, they can file their complaint, or you can yourself file the complaint to your supplier again through online. This is about all information and technology. You will have to take care of all these aspects, and you will have to check whether all these aspects is available with your supplier or not before deciding which products to fetch and from whom to fetch. This is all about about decisions related to selection of goods. This is all about first P, which is product. From next class we'll see about pricing. Hope you understand all the things which is related to product. Please, if any doubts, please get back to me. Thank you.